She was quiet. Didn't say a lot, but she was really respectful. She did everything we needed her to do, and she played really well. So, yeah, that was the first thing I noticed about her. She was like just real reserved and cool and calm. So I was like, okay, she's a great kid. She looks like she's gonna be a cool student.
Well, my parents motivate me a lot. They always tell me to go and do my best, and they're my biggest supporters, and so I feel like they motivate me a lot.
I think she's going to be really powerful. She's going to be impactful, and I just really, I can see her doing something on a college level. I could just, like high school and college, just touching lives in that area, in that arena. So I'm excited. I just waiting for her to break out there and just, change the world, Ramiyah's dad, we talk a lot. We talk about, the things that she's desiring to do as far as music, going to school. And when we talk about it, I get really excited because it's not often that I hear kids that tell me that they want to go and do what I'm doing, be a band teacher, music teacher. So I just think it's really cool that at some point, having her in my class, I was able to make that impact on her, for her to have that same, that same desire to want to go be a music educator. So I think it's really awesome.
Well, I'm planning on going to college to study music education, maybe middle or high school level.
The time that I can remember is a particular time we had some music that we were playing. I think it was for either parades or something like that, and it was a challenging piece, but it was a cool piece. And I asked Ramiyah to play, and when she played, she had a clarinet in her hand. She was going with her parts, and then she looked up and looked around like, that's it. And I looked at her like, wow, you really played it. And I think at that point, she was the only one that really knew their music, that really knew the music well. And she played it and looked up like, okay, what's next? So that stuck out. I was like, wow, that's awesome. To really have a kid to go home, you give them a piece of music and they get it just like that. That's a great experience right there.
Probably a little intimidated. He demanded respect very early on, and that was a big thing. Yeah, there was moments where, I got used to him and started having fun in the band. 7th grade, because our band director had left and there was not a band director for a while, and there was a sub and stuff, and so I was thinking about just quitting after junior high. Well, I feel when he came to Oaklawn, he changed the band. It was different and it became better, and I enjoyed it more.
I would like my kids to just remember, not so much about me, but just the experience that we had. Just the talks that we have, the fun times that we have, the times we laugh, the times that we cry. We've had those times often. We just had heart-to-hearts. So I always tell my kids, I want you to do your best on your music. I would love for you to make A's on every test, but sometimes they don't do that. So, and I just encourage them to go home and practice and do more, do better, because there's greatness on the inside of you. So one thing I would like them to remember, I want them to remember, is the experience that we have here with learning and playing music and just having fun with it. You never forget that. You never forget that.
I liked whenever he would have he would have us watch other bands, and that was really interesting to see and to relate to them. I remember we played Neck a lot.
I love kids and I love music, and I just remember some of my earlier band directors, Mr. Johnny Tatina. He passed away. Patty Odemar, Dwayne Nathan, those people, they touched me. They touched my life. So I kind of feel like, since I love music so much and I love kids, why not give that same experience and that same opportunity for them to grow and to just be enlightened with music and the world of music and, just different things that music can bring.